it was great to be working there because I have the opportunity to be working about the relationship in Mexico and United States, but just on security items. And it was great to know what is happening. But on that occasion, that's a pause. I want to say that Yesenia, you missed something there talking about your origin and all the people and all but remember that you are also Mexican. You are
Yes.
also you heard in Mexico, but because she has been working with us so many years ago. It's good. That's an honorary Mexican citizen, Yesenia.
Thank
You know
you
that.
so much.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna add that for my speech.
now, continue that, they said I have the opportunity to go to Mexico City. Then Mexico City, when I was promoted, the Secretary of State will have an interview and he asked me, what's your next step? What do you want to go? What do you want to do? What are your plans? And say, okay, but do you want to go to an embassy? You can go to an embassy. You are a minister, but you have been accredited as an ambassador. But I said, I don't know. I said, but what do you know? Yeah. Okay, they told me, okay, you have like 2 weeks in order to be thinking what's going to be your future. Then I called my daughter. One of my daughters, she was living at this time in St. Louis. And I was asking, talking with her, said that I'm going to have an interview. It's going to be what is going to be happening, the next step in my career. My daughter asked me, what do you want? I said, I want to go to the United States, from there to be close with you, very close with the family, and she told me, no, that's not an answer. Mhm. But he's asking, no, that's not an answer. It's, what do you want? Mhm. I said, what do I want? I want to go to Omaha. Then that's the answer. Then I have an interview. I will explain about my plans, and the Secretary of State asked me, what do you want? I want to go to Omaha. Omaha. It's Omaha. Why Omaha? It's just cows, corn. Why Omaha? I told him, that's what? Really? Yes. And after that, okay. Please tell me something about Omaha, about Nebraska. And I started talking about my last experience that I have been seeing. There are so many people from all around the world, but mainly Mexicans and the Latino were crazy. That this area, it's so cold, really cold in the winter. But the opposite is that the people from Nebraska, they are so warm with us. Then I say, that's the reason that the people is warm. It's easy to working with them. It's easy to have the opportunity to negotiate with the state of Nebraska and Iowa as well. Then it's increasing so many investment. We are the second partner, Nebraska and Mexico. We are partners. Nebraska is the second partner with Mexico. We are doing trade, export, and imports on daily basis. Every day it's increasing. There's so many people who want to come to go to Nebraska at the medical schools and UMC, UNK, UNL, and so many Hispanics that are planning to stay here in Nebraska. And they say, oh, that's a good reason. Then I think that we're going to be approved that. Yes, I say, but I tell him, please don't say to anyone what is happening in Nebraska. Because everyone wants to go to Nebraska. I prefer that my colleagues think that is gone out of house. Because it's a good opportunity, then I can buy it here. And I have been seeing that really, as I said to my chief, is the Hispanic population is growing. It's like Mr. Fortunato said, it's a safe place. It's really a place. We have the opportunity to be dealing in a daily basis with Latinos, U.S. citizens, and people from all around the world. I was impressed because I visited the uh, the schools in Omaha, and say that there are so many different languages, close to 100 different languages. I think that Lincoln as well, right?
150, 147 languages.
47. Oh, that's great. Then it means, like Yesenia said, that we are here and we have to be interchanged with those people. Then I say, I'm proud to be Mexican, I'm proud to be Latino, but I'm so proud also that I have a daughter from Mexico, I have a daughter from USA, I have a granddaughter from Lincoln. Then at this time, say my family, my daughter say, what am I? Where am I from? And she says, oh, after that, I think that I'm your citizen, I'm Latino, I'm Mexican, I'm from American continent. Then I have the city of the world, and I have the opportunity to be living here in Nebraska. Then that's the thing. We have to be integrated. We have to be working so hard. One of the examples is that we are celebrating a month, National Hispanic. But one example that has been crazy is just at the beginning, like 1968, something like that. We were just celebrating at the federal level. It was 1 week. It's just 1 week. Then it happens so like 25 years, just 1 week. But after that, that's the U.S. Congress says, but it's just 1 week. It's so many Hispanic here, and they made the proclamations as well as the federal level that we have to be celebrated for a month. Then that's great. That's really great, because all the people has to be in touch with the Latinos. We are neighbors. That's not our thing. It's not going to be changed. Never. Mexico is in the same place. U.S. is in the same place. We are not to move anywhere. Then we have to be dealing all the time. Then just one community. And believe me, I don't know who has the opportunity to be living at the border, in Mexico or U.S. border. No one, you know? But if you have the opportunity to be living in any town of the border, you are going to learn that we are the same community. Because the border is the border. And we were talking about living at the border, Texas and Arizona, California as well. Then we were talking, where are you from? From the border. Yeah, but where from the border? And really, it's from the border. They feel that they are proud because it's just one community. That's incredible. Because the people they have in world, Mexican or US side, they are living together. They go to the school, first of all in Mexico, also the US side. When I was living in visiting Progress, which is one small town in Texas, then the school bus, the US school bus, go to the bridge to pick up the Mexican students, to take them to the US school. And afternoon, they go just on the International Bridge, and the parents were to pick up their children. They are having the same location, but they are living in the Mexican side. Then that's incredible to know that really is different. And Mexico and United States, I know that we have to be working so hard, because sometimes there's so many problems. But it's not just because our communities. That's a very big problem. It's not just Mexican or US problems. I think that we have a problem about security, with drugs and cartels and all these things. But we have to be working together in that, mainly at the border, because believe me, the border is a good place to know and to understand what's happening with the US communities and the Mexican communities. Then we have to celebrate this month. We have to be proud that we as Hispanic to be sharing with US people, to make investment in US people, in the US cities, because the thing that we think is that we want the progress for one community. And one community is the place where we live. It's the place where we are dealing every day with the people. Then believe me that we as Hispanic, we are also part of this population. But the U.S. citizen, you know that all the Hispanics, Asians, Blacks community, they are part of the same community. Then we have to be working together. I think that we have to continue celebrating that. Congratulations, that's as you say, Jason, that's the first time that we have this kind of meeting. I think that we have to do it more frequently in order to know what we need. We need to learn so many things. Mainly as a Hispanic, when we were growing, our parents said, you have to save your money. You have to save your money. And we started saving and saving and saving and saving. And next, we don't know how to do. But now I know that the experience for the years people is now how to invest your money. Not just save, invest your money. Then I think that that's the thing that we have to be learning that. Then thank you, congratulations to everyone, maybe to the Hispanic people, and thank you, Jason, thank you, Superintendent, thank you, Benjamin, and congratulations, Fortunato, once again. It's a pleasure to be here.